What up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Big Stepper, coming back at y'all with another Big Step in review. If this your first time, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Today, what I got for y'all is an unboxing from one of my favorite artists, my boy T, aka Young Bunny Hop, aka Tyler Baudelaire. If you don't know who I'm talking about Tyler, the Creator. Call Me If You Get Lost, his newest project with DJ Drama. Man, it's different for T, man. You know, I always like Tyler for one, because he's him, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't really get into much of like people's, you know, like sexual orientation, or, you know, if he's straight, bi, or whatever. You know, he's just Tyler, and I've always liked Tyler. But the main thing about Tyler is I've always had a connection with Tyler musically. And one of his favorite artists and one of my favorite artists that I basically call like my hip hop dad, my fashion dad, is Pharrell Williams. And I know for Tyler, that's one of his biggest influences is Pharrell, and same with me. So I think that's where we get the vibe from. And, you know, I know Tyler grew up, you know, with just his mom without a pops, and, you know, he always had his boys around, and he was out, you know, in trouble, and you know, just doing crazy stuff, you know what I mean? But he, you know, he wasn't like a D-boy. He wasn't out here talking about killing people, shooting people, robbing people. You know, he just had like a different, you know, just a different mind state coming out of LA, you know, which I think is kind of different too, you know, because a lot of rappers here coming out from not just the West Side, but you talking specifically Los Angeles, California. You know, that's all like gang banging, and you know how that goes. So but Tyler, man, you know, he writes his own music, he produces his own beats, which is something that I love. That's why, once again, Pharrell and Kanye are like my two favorite, because they do everything. And same with T. He designs all his clothes. He does everything himself. So and my boy, man, I'm proud of him. You know, it seems like T gives us an album at least like almost every other year, it's like. And, you know, this one is different because it's all just hip hop. You know, I think there's like maybe, I know he has like the Jamaican joint on there, another joint, the What's Your Name with Young Boy. That's like an R&B vibe. So he has like a couple different, you know, sounds within the album, but it's mostly a hip hop album, which is different for T, because most of his albums, I think, are, I want to say they kind of hit like a little bit of everything, you know, but most of his albums are about love, and, you know, him either finding love, going through love, you know, getting out of love. You know, most of his albums are about that. And, you know, it's always, he has, you know, those deep songs about his family, his friends, you know, his past, you know. Then he has those good songs about his future, what he's doing, what he's going to do, what he's out here doing. So, you know, T always gives us good music. I definitely think he gets the credit that he deserves. Igor got a Grammy, which I think Igor is still his best album to this day. You know, Cherry Bomb is fire. Wolf is fire. I have all of Tyler's albums. You know, I started since Bastard, so, you know, I grew up and I got to watch him evolve, which is really good too, because he's came a long way since, if you listen to Bastard, and I wouldn't say this album, but if you go and listen to Igor, you can just see just the growth of Tyler, like from his production to the things that he's talking about, the videos, and a lot of videos he did for this album, even though like they were really short, the videos were fire. The Juggernaut video was fire. But yeah, man, I'm proud of T. You know, he's still doing his thing out here. You know, we the same age too, you know what I'm saying? And our birthdays are in March. So, you know, we homies, man. That's my guy. You know, I love his music. I love his production. One thing I would like to see Tyler do is make more beats for other artists, which I know he's done. I know he's done stuff for like Schoolboy and The Game and a couple other people. I can't name a lot of other artists, but I know he works with a lot of people that I like too. Like he always has Lil Wayne on an album. Uncle Charlie is probably my favorite feature that Tyler does. Like every time Tyler puts Uncle Charlie on the track, is fire. And you don't really see a lot of these newer artists, you know, giving Uncle Charlie the credit, because you put Uncle Charlie on that hook, man, come on, that, hey, yeah, Uncle Charlie, boy, you can't miss. But, you know, shout out to T, man. Shout out to the Wolf Haley, Young Bunny Hop, Tyler Baudelaire, you know. So hope y'all enjoy it, man. All right, we're gonna get to this opening. The box set, my man T. Call Me If You Get Lost. I know y'all checked it out, man. Fire. Gangsta Grills. My man Tyler Baudelaire. He's back. But here we go. As y'all can see, this is the commemorative box, man. Nothing special. I thought it was gonna be like a piece of, like, made out of plastic or something, but it's just some little cardboard. But we'll take it. Dope though, man. Happy to see my boy growing. And this is just the box. Open her up. It came with the t-shirt, a poster, and the album, the CD. Call Me If You Get Lost, as well as on the tag. Official. The poster. I do not know the size of the poster. I'll have to check in my email to let y'all know the exact size and measurements of it. But nothing special, man. Just like the album and everywhere else you've been seeing him. His little passport, you know. We'll do a little in-depth B-roll here shortly. And this, of course, is the album. Call Me If You Get Lost on the side. So, you know, not that much, you know, nothing special, man, but it's dope that he did this box. You know, it was $25 for the whole box, so, you know, can't go wrong. And this is the opening of the album. You know, everything was real plain, you know. I think he wanted this to really look like a mixtape and not, you know, an album. So the packaging and everything is just real simple, you know. You take the album out, and then you see Tyler Baudelaire, a.k.a. Bunny Hop. But still dope, man. And for $25, you know, you get a poster, a t-shirt, and an album. You know, it's a really good price. So this is the poster once again, just a in-depth, detailed look of it. You know, really dope. I think Tyler gives out posters in just about every album he's done. You know, I have a ton of posters that I've gotten over the years of buying his albums. So this is the shirt. Regular tee, you know, it's not super heavy. It doesn't have puff print, just regular print on the front and back. The back is just the details of his passport, you know, all the information that's on the like on the poster and on the cover of the album. It's basically that information on the back of the t-shirt, which they didn't show that when I bought it, so I'm happy it's something on the back, because I hate t-shirts with nothing on the back. But this is the detail of the print on the front. Call Me If You Get Lost. You see it as well on the tag, so make sure yours has that if it's official. If you didn't get it from his website, which is the only place you could have got the box from, was the website. But if you get it from somebody else and it don't got it, then, you know, yours might not be the real deal. But yeah, man, that's a detailed look at the front of the album. You know, he just used the little passport for basically everything as his artwork. You know, real simple. He didn't really do a lot for this album, man. I think he wanted it just to look like a mixtape and not an album. But, you know, I collect everything that Tyler drops, so dope to add to the collection, man. Call Me If You Get Lost, Gangsta Grills. Tyler said he always wanted one of these, so, you know, I'm happy my man got one. You know, I'm happy to add it to the collection. Dope piece of art, you know. So there you have it. The Call Me If You Get Lost box set from your boy Tyler Baudelaire.